Here's a shortcut to making 10K a month online, which no one is talking about. Let's just jump right into the presentation just because it's going to explain it. And don't mind my dual screens, which I'm going back and forth between. But let's just quickly jump into it. So this is the biggest shortcut that no one's talking about. I know you and I both know what it is going to be. It's by running a business. So running a business is by far the biggest shortcut to how to do it, is because you have a skill. You offer that skill in exchange for value. The value is that you offer that skill for a high ticket price, so then you can have a then value exchange with the customer. It's essentially you're just exchanging energy with the customer because they give you their energy, you give them their energy, and then they pay you the cash in accordance to that. So while everyone's throwing these offers in your face, whether it's crypto, Forex, TikTok shop, high ticket sales, which is HTS, affiliate marketing, e-commerce, or AI, people aren't, you've got no reason to trust these people because these people are just consistently throwing their offers through your face, and you just don't even care because they're like, how can they help me move forward? It's like, yes, I want to make money online, but how can this help me move forward? Here's the thing. I'm not going to tell you to book a call down below because I'd much rather give you some value for trying to basically ask a complete stranger. It's like, why wouldn't I just give you as much free information as possible so I can actually help you? This is the biggest shortcut. Why wouldn't I just give you as much free information as possible? You and I both know I can actually what it is going to be. Build up the running a business. So what you running a business is by then you're able to actually get that because I'm just how to do some random stranger on the internet. You have a skill. Some 21-year-old who you probably don't even know for value. Or you probably don't. The value is that you offer that skill. Well, everyone's throwing these models in your face, so then you can have no reason to value. You got no reason to believe. It's essentially you're just exchanging energy with the customer. What I'm going to do because they give you their energy, you give them their energy, which can make a business pay you the cash, earning nothing all the way to that. So while everyone's throwing these offers, firstly, I just want you guys to do, if you guys are interested in actually learning how to do the sales model, HTS, you can download the free PDF down below, social media or AI growth blueprint. I know it's a bit of a name. You've got no reason to trust these people and download the free PDF. People are just consistently throwing you off when it comes to running a business. You just don't even care because trying to get clients in through your social media. So you can essentially run the PR, you can essentially run. How can this part of the service that you need to run? Here's the thing. I'm not going to tell you, give you the steps that you need so you can end up down below because I'd much rather give you some value. Makes sense to me for trying to basically ask a complete stranger. It's like, why wouldn't I just give you as much free information as possible as if I can actually help you, but build up the system. As I told you, build up this one skill can change it all. So then you're able to actually get that. That's why I also give you this free blueprint because then you're able to grow. Some 21-year-old who probably don't even know it, or you probably don't even trust. So then you're actually able to move forward. While everyone's throwing these models in your face, by far you've got no reason to trust them. You've got no reason to believe. It can get you from literally nothing. So what I'm going to do generating over 100 is show you, like I said, I'm running ads, which can make a business from marketing. I'm doing earning nothing, which all the way. Yeah, I know. Just the elephant in the room. Firstly, I just want you guys to do, if you guys are interested in actually learning how to do this business model. Yes, you might think it's download the free PDF down below, the social media client growth blueprint. I know it's a bit of a name. Click the link below and download the free PDF. That's going to give you everything you need to know when it comes to generating revenue and for the business. Basically trying to get clients in through your social media. More leads to the business. You can essentially run the PR. You can essentially the leads could be worth anywhere between the service that you need to run. And as I said, I'm just going to give you the steps that you need so you can end up getting clients. Or depending on how the business is structured and the payment secrets are. Or we're also depending on the LTV of the client, which is their lifetime value. That was just my this is done by getting clients which are worth anywhere between 3,000. As I told you, this one skill can change it all. I don't know, you might be thinking, marketing. What I need to do is why I also give you this free blueprint because then you're able to grow and because you're able to know the skills. You need to get the skill set to get from, so then you're actually able to move forward. You need to get the skill set so that you can actually get the most powerful skill out there. It can get you from 10K, literally nothing, 10K generating over 3K. Like I said, I'm running ads, but also it's essentially marketing. I'm doing multiple of these 10K a month clients. You can get to your 100K a month, whatever. Very, very easy. Marketing, especially when you're starting skill that generates revenue. More so. Yes, you might think it's sales. Yes, it has a part of it. So anywhere between 3 to 5K a month convert from, and then once you get better all the way to where you need to be. Targeting, but as I said, skills marketing because at least you have generating revenue for the business. This can be done by generating more leads to the business, which I know how to do this. So the leads could be worth anywhere between 3 to about 50,000 buying a 10K service, depending on what service who they don't even know. like me saying, hey, I want to
how the
buy
business is structured,
service
and
off of like a
plans
homeless,
are,
10K
or also
month
depending on the
service off a homeless
LTV
man.
of the
Like,
client, which is their
some random
lifetime
dude in the
value.
middle of nowhere.
So this is
I
done
don't trust
by
who
getting
looks
clients which
shady
are worth
as
anywhere
why would I
between
buy from them?
$3,000 but
Yeah,
to $10,000.
Once
per
you get
month.
more and
I know
more
you might be
consistency,
thinking,
once you
what I need to
continue
do is
to build
possibly
up those
get one
case studies,
client to
run
actually
the ads
get
properly,
properly,
10K
pass
per
the ad
month.
manager,
But
understand what
you
works
need to get the
where,
skill set
and also
to get from
understand how to do Google,
not the right
Facebook,
button,
YouTube
you need to get the
ads,
skill set
and
so then you can
everything
actually
else,
because
as
that
I
will
said,
actually help you with making more and more
10K
consistent income. 10K per month. People aren't going to
You can
care
get
how long you're in business.
3K a
People
month clients
aren't
a lot
going to
easier,
care
but also
how much
if
you
you stack
stack
up
up ads.
multiple of
People are
these
only going to
10K
care
month
how
clients,
can you help them
you can
move
get to your
forward.
100K
Yes,
month
case studies
very,
can help,
very easy.
but also
Especially when you're starting off,
the point
I
being
recommend
of how
more so
consistently can you
targeting
do it,
those
how
3 to 4,
certain are you
3
within
to
your
say
offer.
anywhere
As I
between
said,
3 to 5K
my
month
certainty
clients.
is,
And
like,
then
I know
once
I
you
can
get
do
better
this.
and better,
Obviously,
I've
I would recommend targeting
need
10K
to prove
month
anything,
clients,
but
because
I've
at
done it
least you
before,
have
so I
reference.
know
At
I can
least
actually
you
help
show,
you.
hey, I've actually got the skills.
I know
I
I've
can
done
help the
this,
client
I've done
move
this before,
forward. Obviously, I
I
can
know
help you
how to
guys
do
out
this,
and then
yeah.
I've got
We got
more of
all-
these case studies because
but
why
the
would
thing
someone be
is
buying a 10K service off
yeah,
of
once
someone
you get more
who
and
they
more
don't trust,
consistent
who they don't
clients,
even
you're going to
know?
be able to
It's like
then
me
make
saying,
more
hey,
and
I
more
just
money.
want to
And
buy,
obviously, let's just say once you get
service
30
off of like a
clients, once you
homeless
get 50,
10K
once you get
month
100,
service off a
you can then
homeless
just
man.
start generating hundreds of
Some
thousands of
random dude in
dollars
the
in
middle of
revenue.
nowhere,
And
I don't
obviously,
trust
you as a
who
business
looks
owner, you
shady
take all
as
the risk.
why would I
So
buy
then you
from
can
them?
take all the
But
reward.
yeah,
And if you want any
once you
help
get
making
more and more
this
consistency,
business a
once you
10K month
continue to
business,
build up those
click
case
the link in
studies,
the description,
run the
which
ads
is
properly,
work with me,
pass
and
the
then
ad
you can book
manager,
in a call.
understand
But as I
what
said,
works
this is
where,
done by
and also
generating more leads
understand how
for
to
the
do Google,
business, Facebook,
which are all
YouTube
high
ads,
ticket clients.
and
As I said,
everything
I
else,
specialize in
because that
high
will
ticket
actually
clients
help you
and
with
their
making more
services
and more
because let's just
consistent
say I
income.
got
One
so
client who
people aren't
generates
going
one
to care
lead.
how long you're in
That
business.
can possibly
People
lead to
aren't
over
gonna
100,
care
even $1
how
million
much you've
over a
generated in
lifetime.
ads.
People
People
all
only
that
going
client
to care
does is just
how can you help
refer
move forward. Yes,
like
case
to them
studies can help,
for
but
what that
also
service is, or also
the
that
point
client
being
can
of how
then just
consistently
act
can
like
you
a
do
bit
it,
like a tree.
how
So
certain
I'm
are you
going to go
within
down
your
a little
offer?
bit.
As I said, like,
And just
my
obviously you guys
certainty is,
understand.
like, I know
once you
I
lock
can
in,
do this. Like the
obviously
right
I've done it
client,
before.
you can
so
have one
I don't
client
need to
here,
prove anything.
and then you can
But
refer
I've
this,
done it before,
refer this,
so
refer
I know
this,
I can
refer
actually
this.
help you.
Or this is
Not
when you
help
have
you.
your
I know I
content
can actually help
locked
the
in,
client
so then you
move
can
forward.
get the
Obviously, I
3K
can help
month
you guys
package.
out because
So then you can get the 10K month
Good old-
package,
yeah.
and then so
But
you
the
can
thing
then
is
have
that
systems and
yeah,
allocations.
once you
so
get
then
more and more
know
consistent
what you're
clients, you're going to be able to then make more and more money.
So then you
Obviously,
actually know
let's just say
and
once you
see
get
what
30
you're
clients,
actually
once you get
doing
50, once you get
because
100,
this is
you can
proof
then
of
just start
concept.
generating
Proof of
hundreds of
concept.
thousands of dollars in revenue.
This is
And
just more
obviously,
proof.
And
As a
obviously,
business owner,
like I
you
mentioned,
take
the
it
risk.
guide. So then you can
Like
take
I said,
it.
just
Just
follow the
and if
guide.
you want any help making
get your business a 10K
but
month
this
business,
is literally
click the link in the description, which says work
3K month
and then you can
client,
book in a call.
all
But
the
as
way
I
to
said,
a
this
10K
is done
month
by
client.
generating more leads.
Once you
for
lock
the
in the
business,
skills,
it
which are
becomes
all
a lot
high-ticket
easier.
clients.
And
As I
because
said,
as
my
I said, marketing is
high-ticket
just basically
clients
and
their services.
all you're doing
because
is
let's just
showing
say
it to
I
more
got
people.
one
And
client
as I
who
said, this could be a
generates
referral network. That can
Let's say
possibly lead
you
to
got
over 100, even $1
client
million
number one
over a
who
lifetime.
refers you
Because all that client does is
client
just
who's
refer,
worth 3K
like to
There's
them.
another one who's
for
worth
what that
10K
service
a
is,
month.
or also
Another one who's
that
worth like
client
50K a
can
month.
then just
And the
act
list
like a
goes
bit like
on
a
and
tree.
on and on.
So that's
I'm
why
going to go
getting
down a
the
little
right
bit.
client in and just can just
Obviously,
make
you guys
game
understand.
changer.
And especially
Once
when it
you
comes
lock
to
in
generating the
the
right
right
type of
leads
client, you can have one client here,
for the
and then you
businesses
can
to
refer
them,
this, refer this, refer
once
this,
you get the
refer
leads
this.
properly
Well,
locked
this is
in.
when you
I
have
don't
your
mind.
content locked
My
in.
personal
So
opinion
then you can get the
is
3K
I don't mind
month
if the
package.
CAC is
So then you
slightly
can get
up.
the 10K
Let's
month
just say my
package.
CAC's about
And then
$1,000,
so you can then have
$1,000
systems
per
and
client, which it
allocations
should
so
never
that
be
you
that
know
high.
what you're
The LTV of the client is,
so then you actually
let's
know
just say
and
$1 million
see
what you're actually doing,
like 100K.
because
This
I
is
don't
proof
mind
of
spending
concept.
$1,000 so then I can get $1 million, and also so then I
This is
can
just
then
more
get
proof.
access to
And
all
obviously,
these
like
referral
I mentioned
networks
in the guide.
because
As
then
I said,
remember,
just follow the
once you
guide,
work
this
with the
will
client,
actually help
once you get on good
get
terms,
those clients.
you then get
But
access
this
to all
is
their
literally
referrals,
how
and
you
then you
get
get access to
from
their network.
a 3K
And
month
then you can
client
continually just
all the way to a
improve,
10K month client.
improve.
And as I said,
go from
once
there.
you lock in the
Also,
skills,
it becomes
this
a
is
lot
how 10K
easier. And
month
because,
becomes
as I
really
said,
marketing
10K month is a
just
tiny
basically
number these days. Remember, all
there's
you're
kids
doing
like
is showing it to
on the
people
internet
who are,
and as I said,
doing
this could be a
really,
referral
really
network.
well. Let's just
I
say
don't need to
you
show it.
got
I don't need to prove
client
it.
number one,
I'm just
who
saying,
refers to
10K
you
month is nothing. Client who's
10K
worth
month
3K
is like
month.
a bad month.
Who's another one who's
But
worth
this
10K
could also be a
month.
very good
Another
month
one
for
who's
you.
worth like
Just
50K
because
month.
I understand
And the list
all you
goes
need to
on
do
and
is just
on
get
and
out of
on.
your
That's
job.
why
All you want to
getting
do
the right
is just
client
get
in
that freedom that
can
you
just
always
make
wanted.
a game changer.
But
And especially
also,
when it comes
this is
to
the difference
generating the right
between
leads,
selling a high ticket marketing service
for
compared
the
to
businesses
selling
to
a
the
low ticket marketing
especially
service.
because
Once
you
you get the
then
leads
target
properly
most of
locked in,
you then
I don't
target
mind. My
the
personal
like
opinion
you target
is
I
high
don't mind
value
if the
clients,
CAC is
which
slightly
are
up.
reflected
Let's
in
just say
your
my
work
CAC's about
as well as in
1,000
the people who you
$1,000
work with.
per client.
As I was saying,
Which
like,
it
you
should
don't
never
need
be
to
that
worry
high.
about hundreds
But
of clients.
you
The
may have like
LTV of the
100
client
clients total
is,
working
let's
with
just
at
say,
a time.
$1 million.
But
For
then that'd be
example,
when
let's
you're
just say it's
making
like
like
130 mil a
30K.
year.
I don't mind
between
spending
$1,000
$1,000 so then I can get $1 million, and
between
also
like
so
3
then I
and
can
30
then get
million.
access to all of his
You don't
referral
need to worry about
networks.
endless calls
Because
because
that's
then
when you
remember,
start to,
once you
obviously
work with
you
the
do
client,
all
once you
the
get on
calls
good
yourself
terms,
as the
you
owner,
then get
but
access to all
also
their referrals,
remember,
and then
that's
you
when
get
you get
access
access
to
to
their network.
hiring later
And then
on.
you can
Like, you
continually
don't have
just
to worry
improve,
about these
improve,
endless
improve,
calls
improve,
which get you
and then go from there.
absolutely nowhere.
Also,
As I was
because
saying,
as I
this
said,
is
all
how
you need is
10K
like
month
3 to 4
becomes
clients
lose
a month, which
10K
can then
month
make
is a
your first
tiny
10K
number
month
these days.
which
Remember,
also
there's kids
these
like
two
me
factors
on the
together
internet who
then
are
eliminate
doing
the
really,
factor
really
of
well.
burning out.
I don't need
As
to
I
show
said,
it. I don't
all
need
you
to
need
prove
is
it.
1 to 3
I'm
clients
just saying,
per month.
10K a month.
That's not even including the
10K a
retainer
month is
clients,
like a bad
which we'll get
month
into
for me.
that in a little
But
bit.
this could
All
also
you need
be
is
a
a
very
clear
good month
promise
for you.
of saying
Just
what you
because
can
I
do.
understand
All you need to do is just get out of your job. All you want to do is just get that freedom that you always
move forward
wanted.
from a state
But
of
also,
where they
this
don't
is
want
the
to be
difference
to
between
where
selling
they
a high-ticket
have
marketing service
offer,
compared
where they
to
have
selling a
more
low-ticket
certainty,
marketing
where they
service.
know
Because
you can help them from being,
you then target
they help them from
being,
being, let's
like,
just say
you
their
target
cap is at
high
50K
value clients,
all the way up
which
to
are
making
reflected in
$500,000
your
a
work
month, due
as
to
well as in the
your
people who you work
knowledge
with,
and your
as I was
skill
saying,
in
like,
your
you don't
marketing
need to worry
ability.
about hundreds
And all
of
you
clients.
need is
You
a
may have
structured
like
offer.
100
So you
clients
need to
total
show
working
them
with a
clearly
but
how
then
can you
that'd
get
be when you're
them
making
from
like
pain
30 mil a
point
year.
one,
Let's just say
pain
between
point
3
two, and pain point three,
between
because this
like
is
3 and
generally
30
what the
mil a
3
year.
clients have.
You don't need to
have
worry about endless calls
specified
because that's
one
when
of
you
these
start
pain
to
points
obviously
because
you do all
so
the
do
calls
many other
yourself
people
as
in
the
these
owner.
industries.
But also
How can you
remember that's
solve,
when you get
let's
access
just
to
say pain
hiring
point
later
two,
on. And then
like
do
you
it
don't have to worry about these
extremely
endless
well,
calls, which
so
get
then you can then get
absolutely
paid
nowhere.
because as I said, all you need is like 3 or 4 clients a
and
month,
also on
which
top
can
of
then
that,
make you
you'll
first
also
10K a month.
by
Which
solving
also
a high ticket
these two
service
factors
you solve,
together
pain
then
point number
eliminate
three,
the factor
pain
of
point
burnout.
number four.
But as I
Because
said, all you
this
need
then
is 1 to 3
solves
clients
that and then
per
results
month.
into
That's
more
not even
clients,
including
which
the
is going to
retainer
be
clients,
seen
which we'll get into that in a little
in
bit.
that free
All you
guide
need
that
is
I
a
gave
clear
you.
promise.
This
of
is to
saying
make it
what you
as
can
simple
do,
as possible.
how
How you
help
can
them,
get
how
leads,
you
how you
solve
can
their
get
said
prospects
pain
that
point,
want to
how
move
can you
forward
help
with you.
them
Not
move
just
forward
random
from a
strangers,
state
not
of
just
where they
random
don't want to
people
be
online
to
or the
where
random
they
Indians
have
because you and I both
where they
know
have more
that the amount of
certainty,
people
where they
who
know
show up
you can
who
help
don't
them
know
from being
what
you know the amount of
to
random
help
people
them
who
from
are
being,
not
let's just say, their
qualified
cap
to
is at
actually
50K
pay
a
for a
month,
service,
all the way up
which
to
is
making
worth
$500,000 a month.
$10,000
Due
like
to
the random
your
Indian
knowledge
business owners,
and
you
your
can just
skill
get rid
in
of
your
them
marketing
at a
ability.
You don't
And
have
all
to
you
worry
need
about
is a
selling
structured
low
offer.
ticket.
So you need to
slot,
show
and
them
then you can
clearly how can you get them
service.
from
And as I
pain
said,
point
you don't need to
one,
be an expert.
pain
You just
point
need to be
two,
one step ahead
and
of the
pain
business
point three,
owner.
because
One
this
of
is
my
generally
favorite
what the
sayings
three
from one of
clients
my
have.
favorite coaches
They
is
have
that in the
specified
land of the blind,
one of
the
these pain
one-eyed
points
man
because
can
so
see.
do many other people
he can
within
see
these
what
industries.
everyone can
How can you
He'd move
solve,
further
let's
ahead
just say pain
because
point
he
two,
can see.
and then do it
because it's like a
extremely
vision
well,
can
so
allow
then you can then
move
get
forward
paid
more and more and more.
a
This
high
allows you to see
ticket
what people
service.
cannot.
And also
As
on
I said,
top of
it's the
that,
land of the
you'll
blind.
also
It is the
by
blind
solving the high ticket
fighting
service
the
you
blind in
solve.
this world.
Pain
As I
point
said,
number
like you
three,
don't need to become
pain
an
point
expert.
number four.
You do
Because
not need to become
this
an
then
expert.
solves
All you need to
that
be is
and then
one step
results
ahead of the
into
business owner,
more
and that's how you
clients,
can
which
start
is going to be
make your first
seen 10K a month
in
easy.
that free guide.
And obviously,
that I
as
gave
you keep on
this is to
implementing
make
your
it as
skills,
simple as possible.
you can then
how
end
get
up
leads,
creating
get prospects
more
that
revenue, which also
not
then
just random
increases
strangers, not just
your
random
sales
people online,
or the random
you'll also
Indians,
increases your
because you and I both
revenue
know
retention,
that the amount of
which
people
then
who
therefore
show
increases
up
your
who
monthly
don't
revenue.
know what-
Because this stuff,
you know,
all
the amount
just
of random
stacks up
people
and
who are not
multiplies.
qualified
But remember,
to actually pay for
you
a
need
service,
to keep
which
an
is
eye
worth
on
between
what will
$3,000 and
move the
$10,000.
needle most
The
of
random
them,
Indian
which is
business owners, you can
important
just get
because
rid of
you
them
need to
out of your
solve
life.
their
You
problem.
don't have to
in such
worry
a
about selling a
succinct
low
way.
ticket
As I said,
slot.
you don't need to be an
tell them
but you need
high
to solve it
ticket
more succinctly.
service
And as I
than what the
said,
owner
you don't
can.
need to be an
How
expert.
will
You just need to be
improve
one
their
step
business?
ahead
How
of
will
the
you get
business
the
owner.
business
One
from,
of my
as I said, being
favorite
only
sayings
from
from one of my
50K a
favorite
month
coaches
to
is that
100K?
in the land of the
So let's say
blind, the
500K,
one-eyed man
which isn't
can
hard.
see. So
And
he can
what
see what
strategy,
everyone
what
cannot.
funnel,
He moves
how will
further
you
ahead
end up
because
moving
he can
that
see.
forward?
And because
So
it's
then
like a vision
you can
actually
allow
start
you to
making
move
him
forward more and more and more.
What allows you to see what people cannot. As I said, it's the land of the blind. What is the blind of ways are you going to get them from not knowing? As I said, like you don't need to become all the way to you do coming up with a game plan. Because all you need to be is one step ahead of the business, and that's how you can start to make what marketing is at the 10K a month. Businesses, and obviously as you keep on implementing your skills, that's all it is. You can then end up creating stops 24/7 revenue. But how will you figure out what pieces you need to move this one, this one, this one, this one, also increases. So then you can then end up retention, which the business forward increases ahead of their competitive revenue. Because this stuff all just stacks up. Remember, you do not need to be the best. You need to keep an eye on. A 16-year-old moves the needle. Most of them currently a 21. Do you think I'm the best marketer in the world? No, but I am still so much further ahead. As I said, you don't need to be. And also, remember, you need to solve one thing that will keep you stuck, and what the owner can. Remember, how will you should have started? How will you get the business from, as I said, being only because you really should have started yesterday to 100, not today. So let's just say 500, which isn't ready to start. And what strategy to start? What funnel? How will you end up moving that forward? And also, I don't want you guys to be in the same situation. Actually start making them. As I said, remember, What strategy will you be slightly ahead of the person who you're helping? And that's how beginners win. That's how beginners get the first 10K a month. Are you going to get them from not knowing any scaling to all the way to coming up with a game plan? Because think of it, all marketing is persuasion plus a battle strategy. It's through the offer. All what marketing is, how are you going to provide businesses, how are you going to package basics, just create one clear outcome. That's all what it is. Turn it into transformation that never stops 24/7. From business owners, how would you figure out what pieces you need to move? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. How can you show them you can then end up journey moving the business forward ahead of their competitors, ahead of their competitors. How are you going to provide a service you do not need to provide the best one clear outcome, which is a 16-year-old from where they are today, currently where they are tomorrow. Do you think I'm the best marketer? No, but I am still so much further. But as I said, this is why high ticket. And also remember, because one thing that will keep you stuck, or you let's just remember, generally most of you guys are going to be getting clients. You don't actually end up trying. All you need is one client who started yesterday, 3 to 10K. Not today. Obviously, you should always start before you are ready to start. As I said, once you're ready to start my marketing, you will end up getting that at a necessity. You need to worry about fewer clients, and also I don't want you guys to be in the same situation. As I said, but you guys, as I said, remember positioning. You just need to be slightly ahead of the person. You know the general 90. That's how beginners win. That's how beginners. That's how they target 10K a month. You need to do how they can end up help scale exponentially, make an extra 30,000. And as I was refining, is how I do it. Skills don't make money. This is how I do it. This is my how. If not, then you can work with me for free. How are you going to package it? If this is not, if this goal is not achieved, turn it into transformation. And also on top of that, remember from business owners, all these clients that you end up closing, 500, that you end up working with long term doing it. We'll be paying you on a monthly retainer, so you don't need to worry about chasing up brand new step by step. How are you going to help if you want to generate? How are you going to provide a service? If you want to generate then provides that one clear outcome, which is need to worry about getting from where they are today, better off where they are tomorrow. And not. All you need to do is have the free clients today, which you'll get done. This is why my guide, which is completely free. Or you, let's just say, generally most of you guys are going to be getting clients as much. It will help because all you need is one client who's worth, and this will easily get you to 10K a month, if not more. This is the system that got me. Once you will be developing 25K a month, you will end up. As I said, I didn't have to worry about cold calling. I didn't have to worry about cold DM. More asking for more freedom. This is the system. Guys, this is also what I have allocated with. I do marketing. Like you know the general $97 a month marketing offers. So this will easily get you to 10K. You need to do this. If not, like help you finance businesses make an extra $30,000. This is how I do understand in accurate time. This is how I do it because it's like if not, then you can you either go through one or two paths. You go up if this is not if this goal is not, and then you either go, for example, and also exponential, or you end up dropping all these clients, and then one end up closing, or that you end up working with. We want you to just we'll be paying you on a monthly retainer, so you don't need to worry about chasing up brand new customers. You can chase up new people if you want to generate new content into what you want to generate, and how you can end up moving forward. Remember, as I said, if you want to need to worry about chasing up more clients, it's just better off having more clients. Click the link in the description. All you need to do is have 3 clients at most, which you'll get done. And if I was you guys, which is honestly, you got to watch this absolute killer of a video. Obviously, download by yours truly. It will one of the best marketers in the world, in my and this will easily get you to my journey to 21 and becoming. This is a system that got my story to literally the ins and outs. All the as I said, I didn't have to worry about cold calling. I didn't have to worry about cold DM strangers asking for money. Random. This is the system. This is also what I've allocated with me. Struggles I've been through my fair share. The game has changed. I've had to reset 3 times. So this will easily get you to 10K. Watch this video over here. If you do journey to 21 and how I become if you do it properly, it's my story. So you can I do understand. A lot better of an understanding the first 10K how is the hardest because it's like it wasn't you either go through one or two sort of stuff. You go up through consistent grind, and then you either go exponential or you end up with strategies and then wanting to find the new business. Which can make it a lot easier for you guys. We want you to just want to end up finding your marketing.